Kitzbühel in Tyrol was once again the setting for the 29th edition of Austria's famous classic car rally. 187 drivers have come with their elegant vintage automobiles to take part in the Kitzbühel Alpine Rallye. An army of 28,344 horsepower has assembled at the starting line. Polished chrome and classy cars wherever you look. Former skier Hubertus von Hohenlohe is worried he might end up in the wrong place, but his skiing career means he at least knows the area. Nadja Kies wants to have fun and isn't looking to win, apart from the women's ranking, maybe.
Nur vielleicht.
This man plans to flog his 38 horsepower, especially up the hills, and hopes it's enough. Another man has brought a beast of a car. You can have a lot of fun with an 8-liter Bentley, he says. This exquisite number was the first Rolls-Royce to be made for the racetrack. The driver says it's the only one of its kind. Around 1925 to 1926, Henry Royce was concerned that although his company was turning a huge profit, Bentley was winning all the trophies at Le Mans. So he set out to build a sports car that would crack the 100-mile-an-hour limit. And he built this Rolls-Royce Experimental 17EX, the first Rolls-Royce that met that goal. One after another, the competitors get ready for the start of the first stage. But some are still having a few technical problems. This man says he was driving a bit fast. It's an American car, so used to a more relaxed pace. There are 31 different brands of car taking part in the rally in the Kitzbühel Mountains, and the contestants themselves come from 9 different countries. They have to cover 500 kilometers over 3 days, ascending to heights of up to 1,630 meters. From brilliant sunshine to heavy rain, the weather throws everything at them. Both driver and co-driver really have to concentrate. The aim is to keep up an even tempo. It's not the fastest, but the most consistent who have the best chances of winning. A 1960 Gaz-Chaika from Russia with a Fiat engine and 195 horsepower battles its way through the mountains until it grinds to a halt. It seems to have run out of steam. The BMW 326 from 1938, on the other hand, is cruising along, despite having just 50 horsepower. The narrow roads lead uphill and down dale. There are organized stops along the way, offering a chance for man and machine to take a breather. It's a dream here, he says. Fantastic panorama, great cars. It doesn't get any better.
I'm from South Dakota in the United States, and I'm participating in this rally because she made me do it. We were over here in 14 by accident, sitting at the Tiefenbrunner, having a drink, in the rain, cold, and all of the cars started coming by, and she said, you know, this looks like fun, we could do it. So I bought a car, and now we are here to do it. Actually, the highlight was also the low light. On the very steep section where we went up, we were in front of all of the cars, and coming down, we were in front of all the cars, and my brakes are the kind of brakes they put on for the United States, not made for hills like that. About almost 3/4 of the way down, I had to pull over because I had smoke coming out the back from the brakes, let them cool, and after that it was wonderful.
Many of the contestants suffer similar problems. Cars are constantly having to stop. This time, it's the 1938 BMW with the 50 horsepower. The rally is an impressive display of automotive history covering 7 decades. Magnificent models from the early 20th century mixed with elegant sports sedans and limousines from the 1950s and 60s. There are also some racy numbers and rarities from more recent times. The first day is coming to an end. After 240 kilometers, the drivers are happy to cross the finishing line with their cars intact. Every second counts. Right now, the field is wide open. Only at the end will it be clear who had the best average speed. On the last day of the Alpine Rally, contestants face the final 190 kilometers. The participants are working flat out to get ready. There are many rare vehicles on display that would normally be seen only in collections or museums. Over 30 million euros worth of cars are driving around Kitzbühel. Many would fetch seven-figure sums at auction, but most of the more exquisite models would never be put up for sale. The winner of this year's race was an old hand from Germany. We were the overall winners 2 years ago as well, he says. We're not just out for a joyride, we want to compete, and you can do that in Kitzbühel. It's great.